YouTube, what's good, y'all? I got some things I want to get off my chest, and something literally just crossed my mind, and I know I got to upload today because I always got stuff on my mind. So, y'all ever feel like y'all are just a little bit way more, not even a little bit, way more advanced than the people you're around every single day? Like, I just came home from work, right? And I get compliments all the time about just doing my work. Mind you, I'm not trying, I'm not working harder than anybody else. I'm just more efficient, and I would say that I believe I'm a little bit smarter than others that's around me on a daily basis. I do have good critical thinking skills, but it's just like other people would look at that and be like, nah, he's one of a kind. Like, we need to promote him. Or they'll be like, yeah, I get this all the time. Yo, you catch on fast. You catch on fast. Bro, and all I can think about in my brain is how I'm not supposed to be working this 9 to 5. That's all I can think about. It's not the skills that I lack. I have the skills. I have good critical thinking. It's just me applying myself. That was the main thing that I was missing in my daily routine, my life. It's just me staying consistent at applying myself. I can't tell you how much times I started going to the gym and then I stopped. I can't tell you how much times I do it all the time. I recently started going back to the gym like last month, but I've been consistent recently. But it's just like, how much times do I have to stop doing something before I notice like, yo, you were on the right path and then you stopped? It's the same thing that happened with me in my last YouTube channel. I had 8,000 subscribers. I kept on posting like every other week but I was posting every day for like a year straight. Facts. Out of nowhere, and mind you, I was growing every single day. I'm growing. Out of nowhere, just stopped doing it. Why? It was proven to work. Why do I always do this? Why do I always revert back into going back into my shell and getting comfortable? That is a character flaw. It is a character issue. That is all on me. I need to stop doing that. Y'all don't ever feel like that? Because if you feel like that, bro, you're not alone. You're not alone. It's just that we sometimes struggle with keeping up with it, and sometimes we don't see what others see. Others just see like, bro, you're a hard work. You're doing good. Like, you shouldn't be here. Like, I get that a lot. You get what I'm saying? Like, I had a business on the side. I made over 5 figures in like 2 years, which isn't nothing crazy, but it's like a lot of people can't say they ever sold something online. You get what I'm saying? I had a clothing brand and I sold over 200 clothes. So it's like, it's things that I do, and then sometimes my progress will slow down, and then I revert into thinking I'm failing when I'm not. When I am not. You get what I'm saying? I have to get out that bubble. And if you're with me on this one too, get out that bubble. Ignore what people say. This is all on you. Lock in. All right? Just lock in. Stay consistent with it. It's not hard. If you have the good critical thinking skills and you know that you're better than your coworkers, and you look at them and be like, bro, y'all really plan on being here for 40 years? That's how people think. Next time you go to work, ask your coworkers, hey, you got any plans outside of this? Do you plan to retire here? They will tell you they don't know what they want to do with their life. They're just working that job every single day, but they hate it. But they won't do nothing that's gonna get them out of that job. They go home, they shower, and they go to sleep. I can't do that, bro. That's not a productive day for me. I know when I leave work, I record 5 to 10 TikToks. I post all of them in the same day. I post 5 to 10 trial reels. I post 5 to 10 shorts, and then I record a video. And then I hit the gym. And then I do research before I go to bed. And I end up going to bed like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, knowing I got to get up at like 7:20 in the morning to work for 8 o'clock. You get what I'm saying? Sleep has to be the sacrifice, bro. You got to sacrifice something if you want to get out of this thing that just has you trapped, which is the 9 to 5, bro. That's what I talked about in my last video and the video before that, bro. This rat race is real, bro. And you're not gonna notice it because you're in your 20s. So you think you're calm, you live with your mom, they handle most of the bills, you probably pay 2 to 3 bills there, but you're comfortable. That's not gonna last forever, bro. Sorry about that, y'all. My brother just came home. But all I was trying to say is, do not get comfortable, bro. Please, especially if you know you're smarter than a lot of other people out there. And you know it too. You know how to work the internet. You know how to work YouTube. You know how to work technology. You smarter than a lot of these people. You know how to use AI. But still, you rather just doom scroll on TikTok. Don't waste that potential, bro. I'm telling you. Because when you turn 30, 35 in your 40s, you're going to regret it. You're going to be like, damn, I was once that kid and I could have been able to do that. you gonna be one of them old people that just talk about what they could have been. Don't be one of those old people that just talk about what they could have been. Actually do it and be it. And show people that, yeah, when I was in my 20s, I ran it up. Now I'm in my late 30s and my 40s. I'm kicked back in a mansion, nice crib, whatever your desires is. You want to be able to say that. That's really what it comes down to, just applying yourself. You smarter than a lot of these people. I just wanted to come in here and say that because I just came from work and I'm around a bunch of mediocre people that's gonna die at that job. You feel me? I'm around a bunch of mediocre people that's gonna retire in their 60s working for $18 an hour. Slaving. For how much years? For 40. But there's a guy that I work with. He's like, I believe he's 69. He's been there for like 50 years. What do you have to could you even say you really enjoyed life? You know how much hours you put into that job? You know how much hours that job got out of your life, bro? You only got one life. Bro, you probably put in over 1,000 hours at that job, bro. What are we talking about? Way over 1,000. Like, come on, bro. I want to be able to wake up at whatever time I want, roll over in a nice king-size bed, have a nice view, nice backyard, good family, well taken care of, and I can just make money off my phone, check my businesses. Okay, cool. If that's the life you want to live, bro, just lock in. I'm telling you, that's all I talk about over here. Mindset, bro. It is that important, okay? Your mindset is your identity, and your identity shapes your reality. Facts. That's all I came out here to say. If you got a mindset like me and you need the daily motivation every single day, you shouldn't need no motivation. You should be disciplined on your own, but go ahead and subscribe, and I upload every single day. I upload every single day for the people that need to be reminded or for the people that need to hear these conversations. My first video was watch this on your lunch break. You feel me? When you at work and maybe you bored and you need that same motivation that I need when I'm on my lunch break, cut on a video, bro. I'm very passionate about this. I know where it's going to take me if I be consistent. I love y'all so much for even watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm reading all the comments, and I'm going to catch y'all boys tomorrow with another topic because I'm going to knock out so much topics. I love y'all.